I just realized I had the scroll bar on for all of that. Maybe that's perfect though. How you doing today, Larry?
I'm doing good, Sam. It's good to see you. How you doing?
I'm doing well. Also, I don't know if you can hear this music. StreamYard
I
made it
can
so we
now.
can play music in the background.
Oh, right on, right on. I guess it can't be like licensed music or anything like that, right?
Yeah, it's just like I think it's just their own lo-fi or like basic sounds that you don't really need rights to.
Right, right. Yeah, that's
Um,
cool. That's cool. I wonder if we could use some of that NFT music. Like I think it gives you the rights to use it, right?
yeah, you can't add your own music yet though.
Oh, okay. We'll
It's
get
just
there. We'll get there.
background music. They have acoustic, cinematic, dance pop, daydreaming, feeding the ducks. I don't know what that is. Into space, lo-fi, night driving, and rock.
Wow. Okay, they got a pretty good selection. I'm kind of
Yeah.
surprised. I thought they just have like one or two elevator song one, elevator song two.
What's up, everybody in the chat as well? Boulder Magic Mountain Dew Courier.
I heard that Snoop Dogg might be bringing a bunch of his records over to NFTs because he's a huge NFT guy.
He's in doesn't he has a like a record label, like a
Yeah,
crypto music record label.
yeah. But I don't know what he has on there yet. Like I kind of just saw the headline. I didn't get the chance to read the article, but I think he was pulling like some of his songs, like his big songs that he had on it, and everyone's
Yeah.
anticipating that he might bring it over to the NFT side, which is very cool, man.
LC2 just asked if we're planning to curse a lot tonight. I forget that adult warning's still on there. You know, that's more of like keep us safe from getting shut down, just in case we do anything we shouldn't do.
Microphone voice, let's go. It's you always got to practice.
Yeah. Why is this doing this? Sorry, my I can't like scroll down in the chat because my computer is sizing stuff weird. There we go. Yeah, I fixed that. All right. Hey Jeff. What do we got for this week?
This week, there's a lot of good stuff. This week is pretty consistent, like one thing pretty much every day to kind of keep you on your toes. And the first one that kind of happened today involved, our partner project Metaforce. They had a pretty big update involving their CMX token and their token presses and stuff. And it was pretty cool to see actually. So you would blend the promos because they released a lot of promos for really cheap, and you would blend those with the token press, and then you get the CMX token, which it isn't like a token that's listed on Alcor, not yet anyways. I don't know if they're going to do that, but I really liked it in that sense because I'm kind of getting tired of all these games listing their own tokens and then the token just immediately dumping like a month after because it has no
Yeah.
utility outside of like one very specific niche. So things like Alpaca Worlds did the same thing with their alpaca dollars, and I liked seeing oh, there we go. Okay, yeah, Recurry. He's got all the answers. So yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's cool, and they have like a cap, a yearly cap, and a lot of good, deflationary aspects to it. And they're gonna start their burn to buy program. This is literally just getting started, so we'll see where that takes us with Metaforce and future comic book releases and things like that. So a lot of really cool, things to reinforce the usage of the token. Which again, I just mentioned, it's always good.
Which one's
And
TD
yeah,
on again? Isn't he on
uh,
one?
I yeah, he's the one. So that's him with the cowboy hat there.
Oh, it is?
I
Oh,
think
I
so. Yeah,
see
I
it
think so.
now.
Yeah.
I had to look closer.
And then that's left house is the 5 with that
Who's
beautiful
10?
mane of hair.
Got Mars is the 10.
I
Yeah, that is
forget.
some nice
I
hair.
I think yeah, he probably made sure he did the art himself on that one. I think Recurry is the next one, and then NXS is the big one.
MX?
Yeah, NXS
Mixed?
mixed play. Yeah.
Yeah,
So it's cool. It's
that's
very cool
cool.
to see where this token goes. And like I know Recurria and a lot of those, he's all about making it as deflationary as possible, and he doesn't want to oversaturate things and things like that. So it's very staggered the way they release them. I think it's every week they release a new batch of CMX tokens, and there lots of burn mechanics.
Apparently you can use it to also buy the lore stories.
Nice, nice. And
That's
yeah, those
cool.
low mints, yeah, juicy, juicy. That's pretty
And then
cheap too.
Boulder asked in the chat, How do you get a token to blend a pack?
So yeah, you blend the token. So you get was it 5 promos, and then you get the token press. Not that one. Just scroll down a little bit, and then it's
Oh,
the
sorry, I
one.
was on a different screen.
Yeah, it's just the
Uh,
one. That's the one right there. Oh no, that's the 5 one. Sorry. So it's a little bit more. There should be a 1. Oh no, the 1 is a blend. Sorry, you would blend for that one, and then you kind of blend the tokens with the token press, and you would get the higher coin. Sorry, I fudged it there, but
so you press 5 of these together, and you get this,
exactly. But he was
which
saying,
you
I
can
think it was
then
only
press 2
once.
to get this.
Yeah. I gotta look. I had it up in my Discord before because it's all mapped out there really well in the Metaforce Discord.
One is a drop. Oh, I'm looking in the wrong spot.
Oh, right, derp.
There we go.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. And they got all those promos there. They're 20 cents a pop, and you get 5 of those, and you can just blend your way up the ladder. I call it the blend pyramid, all the way up to 500 CMX token.
Do you have to blend the token press as like a single
Uh,
use, or can it be used repeatedly? I'm guessing it's a single use, right?
I believe it's single use. Yeah, but you can actually check the blend out for the 5 CMX because it should be part of it.
Yeah, or you get the chicken and the egg situation.
That's right. But yeah, I'm pretty sure it's single use.
Sorry, I'm so behind. South by has been busy.
Oh yeah, how's that going?
It's been pretty fun. We saw Dirk and Adon today, which is really cool
Nice.
meeting them in person.
Right on.
They're very
Yeah,
humble people.
I saw. That's where I saw the Upland guys were posting that they just got there. I guess today or yesterday or whatever, and they were getting set up, and it was they were kind of hyped for the was it the motors thing they were talking about?
And motors, yeah. Have cars in Upland, which will be cool.
Yeah, dude, Upland, they got like big things. Anyways, we can talk about that later. I
Yeah.
got some Upland stuff on here. I did find it. So the common token press is 10 cents. Like, there you go, super easy to get.
Yeah.
The uncommon token press is 1 CMX, and to get 1 CMX, you need 5 promos plus that 1 token press in the screen you got there, and then you just kind of blend your way up with the token presses and the number of CMX tokens attached to it. So you would need 10 CMX and the rare token press to get the 10 CMX token. 2 times, sorry, two times 5 CMX. And you just kind of work your way up from 1 to 5, 5 to 10, 10 to 50, 50 to 100, and then 100 at the end to 500. And they even tease that they might have a little bit more. They'll
Where's
have
the 500?
I don't think it's out yet. Yeah.
Okay.
But they even
yeah. That was a dumb question. Sorry.
they tease that there's going to be well, working your way up the ladder, up the pyramid, right? So you can't release it all too much. You got to, make them work for it a little. And then at the end, they said there's going to be one more token that gets you like a special collectible that's, they're kind of keeping secret from us.
Physical comic, maybe?
Oh, that'd be badass.
We'll see.
Look good on the shelf next to the Finny one.
Did you get yours yet?
No, I didn't get one. I didn't qualify.
What did you have to do to qualify? I don't know.
You had to hold one of them special NFTs, I think, right? The gold or the special metal rhodium.
Oh, yeah.
I think you should have got one. Man.
Yeah. I also got one of the ones from blending, which I was kind of surprised.
Oh yeah, dude, I burned so much stuff.
Yeah, I still have so much to burn. I've not been able to keep up with everything. All right, should we keep anything else on Metaforce before we move on?
No, but the one thing I love about Metaforce is it's super accessible. Like they make sure that you don't need like $1,000 to get in and play the game or $100 just to buy like the cheap pack. It's super accessible, which I really like.
Yeah, I feel like they've always been good at that.
Yeah, absolutely. You can tell that's one of their main tenets about releasing an NFT collection. I'm all for it. Get as many people into the space as cheaply, as efficiently as possible.
Yeah. I'm just signing into the next thing real quick before we get to it.
Oh, right. Yeah. Yeah.
You ready for
Well,
the next one?
yeah. Yeah. So the next one, a lot of people are probably going to get excited about, and that's the next Funko drop. So that's going to be Transformers, which, I love Transformers growing up. The old cartoon ones and then the newer 3D stuff, like both of them, I watched it all the time. How about you?
I'm pretty pumped for this. Yeah.
Yeah.
I
They're
do
more.
wish we got some of the people characters though, honestly.
Oh, I never even thought of that. Yeah, dude, that's so true. I was just hyped for like, all the robots, obviously.
Yeah, it's not just cars.
Yeah, that's so true. Wow. Hey, Series 2 Transformers, let's go.
Yeah.
Um,
This
but
just
yeah,
reminds me of things I haven't redeemed, which is bad.
I did it like all at one time, I think, because so I could kind of get it in one fell swoop. I haven't got anything yet though. I think the Ninja Turtles are supposed to come this month, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, are they?
I believe so. Don't quote me on that. I'd have to go look back and everything, but I think it was March. If not, it might have been May. I feel like it was one of the M months.
I think I definitely still have some that I never redeemed. I feel very dumb about that, but we don't need to keep talking about that.
Hey, dude, real talk. As long as you redeem the Ninja Turtle stuff, I think you're good.
I redeem that
Um,
stuff, yeah. And
I
if I get anything here, I'm definitely not gonna forget to redeem it.
My thing with the Ninja Turtles was that I don't know if I told you this. I definitely told it to TD. It was New Year's Eve, I think, was the day where the redemption ended, and I had too much to drink on New Year's Eve, and I FOMO bought the redemption coin for like $400. And I was just like, I was like so happy at the time. And then I woke up the next day. I'm like, what did I do? Oh my God, I spent like $400 plus, tax and shipping and everything on a Funko Pop. But the thing that got me was in that little sticker on the top. It was #1. So like, when are you ever gonna get a Funko that has the #1 on it? That's like impossible.
Yeah. Oh, that would hurt.
Yeah, so I didn't exactly time that out too well, but it is what it is. So I'm waiting in the mail for that.
Yeah, I'm with AMJ. I'm a bit surprised by that.
Actually, I wasn't a big fan of the Redemption, the group of Redemptions. Like they had the Gold Optimus, which was, obvious, but I don't think Megatron was redeemable. They had a couple of like minions.
Devastator, yeah, Hot Rod, Rumble. Yeah, where is Megatron?
He's not there. He's not one of them. You would think it, dude. Like those are the two, Optimus Prime and Megatron. Oh my goodness.
Wait, so
I guess
this okay?
that'll
Freddy
probably
Funko
be the
is
collection
Bumblebee.
reward. Yeah.
Yeah, interesting.
Yeah, you'd think Bumblebee would be another redeemable. Like those are the iconic ones I think of.
I saw a decent number of. Oh yeah, I wonder if they're gonna do a Decepticons series, like basically a series 2 to this. That's Decepticons, but
Oh, are they all the good guys? Oh,
let's
okay.
look at their. Can you usually tell by their
I thought one of
logo?
them. I know one of them had like the Megatron, like the horns. I think that one. Yeah. I think
Yeah,
that
I
guy was
don't think.
bad.
I think he's a Decepticon now. I don't know.
Either way, it's all politics, man. Alien robot politics.
Yeah, Autobots and Decepticons. Thank you. I need to go rewatch Transformers.
Yeah, I think it's required learning for us to go review.
Yeah.
But as for the drop itself, it's on Tuesday, so it's tomorrow, 1900 UTC or 2 p.m. Eastern, which is I notice Funko always drops on Tuesday, and they always drop at the same time. So I as a buyer, I really like that. That reliability.
Yeah.
Costs the same as before: $10 for the standard, $30 for the premium. They've cut the packs down. I think they like where these numbers are at with 18,000 packs each. So there's 18,000 standard packs and 18,000 premium packs. Because they have had some issues in the past going above that number, I've noticed. But for the most part, like it's Funko, it's gonna sell out. And I know some people love to flip it. I know a lot of people like it as a wax on ramp with your credit card. So maybe if you need to buy some extra wax, this is a good opportunity for you. Usually you can make
You
like,
can
even
buy
if
it
it's
with
just
Apple Pay, which is crazy to me.
Oh yeah, why?
I don't know. This hasn't always been a thing.
Hey
I've
man,
always wondered why I couldn't use Apple Pay, and now I can. So I'm happy.
yeah, the network's expanding.
Yeah.
But yeah, so $60 per transaction, so you can get two big ones if you get in, if you get in line early enough, or you can get six small ones. And yeah, 5 pops in the small one, 15 in the big one. I always used to buy a couple packs, usually I just to hodl them. I think I buy like two big ones from each drop, and I just put them in my Vault wallet and just don't really intend to touch them for a while. But the Funkos, they've aged pretty well as far as I can tell. You're not really going to lose too much value, in my opinion. And if you hold it long enough, or you open, you crack the right cards, you stand to gain pretty well as well. It's pretty consistent.
Yeah.
One thing worth mentioning though is, and you kind of tease this, you need to make sure you have a drop wallet. So I'm sure most of our viewers
Yeah.
do, already. But yeah, you got the custom one, which I got the same thing, Larry Find DP, and you can pay $5 to get that custom name. I think it's worth it. I'm sure you would agree with me, Sandy.
I do wish they used a different abbreviation, but it is what it is.
Hey, it is what it is. Just try to, just go with a big smile on your face when you send
Yep.
people.
Try to forget the middle school part of your brain.
Yeah. So I definitely check it out. And I did mention before, but there's the VIRL collection rewards. So, if you get one of those redeemables, you can send away for it and get the real Funko sent to your door.
Let's see. Yeah, so these are all of the physical collectibles. This is more than they've done in the past now.
I think so. Well, I know the Bumblebees, the collectors, the common epic. You get all those, and then the
Yeah.
Optimus Prime is, I think, the Grail or the legendary, the highest one.
Yeah.
And
And
then
these are 4 legendaries.
Yeah, I feel like that's their number. I also feel like I think there was more in Ninja Turtles for sure, but they've kind of scaled everything to, I guess, where they can be a little bit more productive with it.
Yeah. This is, I mean, if I had to choose one to get, it'd probably be, this one's pretty funny to me.
Look at it like twirl around, do that.
Yeah.
I'd go with the Optimus Prime. You got to. I actually don't like how it's gold though. I don't like the gold.
I mean, his colors are amazing.
Yeah, dude, that red.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Willowbard is saying you need 105 for the royalty. Is that true?
105 different Funko cards?
Yeah.
Wow, that seems like a lot.
See, view catalog.
It wouldn't surprise me though, but that seems like a lot. I'm sure most of them will be the commons, right?
Yeah, it's gonna be.
It's
gonna be some hefty collecting.
Wow, even that epic.
Wow.
Those epics were a lot more than I thought.
Yeah, what is that?
A dozen?
17 or 12? Yeah, a dozen. I counted 2 roses. 15. My bad.
But yeah, I definitely intend to participate, and I would urge most people to as well. It's a credit card only buy, so it's actually easier for people new to the wax space to get into.
Here's Megatron, by the way. He's an epic.
Yeah, he's epic. That's right. I saw that right away. Pew pew pew.
So the Decepticons are in here. They're just not the redeemables, or not all of the redeemables. Yeah, because it's just this guy. Although wasn't Bumblebee technically a Decepticon?
Maybe, I think you're right. Yeah, to start, right?
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I tell you, it's politics, bro.
Yeah, he was a double agent.
Alcy knows what's up with the Transformers.
All the lore here.
Yeah. Let's go.
All right, are you ready to move on to Wednesday?
Yep. Yeah, let's go for it. So on Wednesday, Upland is holding an event, which again is not really, just a purely wax thing. But Upland does have some wax roots in the wax network and stuff. So, and it's just a really good opportunity for people to get into. So this is the La La Land tour. Really basic, really simple, really easy event. The way these tours work. So LA just opened. When did it open, Sandy? I'd say less than a month ago, right?
You're asking
You
the
know.
wrong person here.
Oh, my bad, my bad. Okay, well, let's say it opened about a month
But
ago.
it was this year, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, for sure. And so this is just a tour, really easy. You just got to send your little block explore around to different parts of the city, and at the end you'll get rewarded with a little spark. They used to give you a block explore. I don't know if they do that anymore. Um, but another thing worth mentioning is it'll cost you 2,000 UPX, which is nothing, but you recoup all that 2,000 UPX at the end of the tour, anyways. So it's just a really cool event, and it's totally worth doing. Super cheap. 2,000 UPX relates to, I think, $2, right? So, it's kind of silly not to do it. The main thing you need to know though is the event itself is on Wednesday, March 16th, but you need to register before that. So registration closes an hour before the event. So basically on Tuesday, you want to register for the event on Tuesday or early Wednesday morning, and then Wednesday in the afternoon on the East Coast, or late morning on the West Coast. That's when the event actually starts, and you have basically all evening that Wednesday to do it. It closes at basically the end of the day on the West Coast at midnight.
Okay.
And you know me, like I'm not super big into Upland. I'm trying to work my way back into it because I have a lot of OG stuff. But I did kind of veer away from it. But I'm just trying to pinpoint some opportunities where it's not too too difficult or too cumbersome to kind of check out Upland and what it's offering and stuff like that. Like I didn't do much for the Detroit release, which just happened. I think you missed it as well, right?
Yeah, I do these things though to buy the sends basically,
Oh, right,
and
yeah.
just like try to stack as many sends as I can until the next release that I want to go to.
Oh, wow, I didn't even think of that. That's real
Because they
long
don't take
term.
them away.
No,
So
that's right. Yeah, because you get 15. That's right.
yeah, I think I still have more sends than I'm technically able to have.
Wow. Dude, I've
Yeah.
never even thinking that's big brain
Just like
stuff.
$2 for 15 cents, which honestly, if I could do that in the game, I probably would do that pretty often.
Oh, I'm sure a lot of people would pay for that feature.
Yeah, that's something when we were talking to them, they've got a really good idea about the economy. And I don't know, there's a lot of stuff that I used to complain about with Upland that I now see their logic behind and am a lot more on board with.
Well, I never had too many problems with the economy and things like that, but also like I kind of, I started my NFT life with Upland in a way, like I didn't even consider it NFTs at the time. Excuse me, and then I branched out into other things. So I never really, I don't think I got too deep into it, like compared to like a guy like TD or Recurria or some of the other kind of big OGs in the Upland space, where they kind of like they'll be a little bit more critical, but it will be for like the good of the community.
Yeah.
So I don't think I have that. I never had that experience to kind of foster that opinion. If you get what I'm saying.
Yeah, you never heard what they said before they changed it, basically.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, it's a good way to put it.
Yeah. Also, Mega Mang's asking if you can register now. So, as Larry said, the registration opens tomorrow at 9 a.m. Pacific time, or like 11 a.m. Central, noon Eastern. And then Boulder Magic was asking, what happens if I registered last week before they postponed it?
They mentioned you should have got your money back, your UPX back, and then you just have to register again.
I thought you were about to say it rolls over, but that works too.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they refunded everyone because I guess they're having technical difficulties, so they couldn't figure out when exactly it was going to be. So I guess they just wiped the slate clean and kind of started over.
Makes sense. Also, I bet there would have been one person at least that complained about not having that 2,000 upix in the week it takes to get it booted back up.
All right. Yeah. Yeah.
All right. So is that all for Wednesday?
Yeah. Yep. But we can move on to the next one, which we're skipping Thursday and we're going right to Friday. So that takes us to.
I'm excited for this one.
Taco time. So
yeah.
Brigade, dude, like there's so much stuff going on with Taco. It's kind of like, I almost want it to kind of slow down a little bit, but it's also like an unstoppable force. So like I can't even fault them for it. Like it's just like, dude, there's just so much I love the Taco app. I use it like 10 times a day just for quick swaps and Alcor LPs and just like it's so much good stuff. And now, they introduced the extractors and then the venues, and now this is the next step. So it's Brigade. So Brigade is more kind of like a mini game inside, the Taco Universe app. And it's the very first one. So right now, the easiest way to explain it is right now, if you have an extractor, it's always extracting Shing kind of no matter what you do it passively in the background. You don't have to do it. Brigade will kind of force you to be a little bit more active, but you will get more Shing as well with it. So I assume the more active you are, the more Shing you're going to get rewarded in the end. The better your Brigade NFTs are, the more Shing you're going to get rewarded. So it's a little bit more of an active mine, an active grind to get that Shing versus
So you
the
mine
passive.
every hour?
That's right. Yeah. So, and they have different equipment NFTs. So like there's like a picture like a dress or like a helmet or I don't know, a vest or whatever, different clothing types. And the more rare they are, the more Shing you'll be able to mine every hour. And but it's not just that. That's the main one, but you can also mine for NFT packs. So every equipment NFT has an attribute of power or luck. So power is straight up mining power. It gets you more Shing, very easy. Luck gets you single packs. It's luck for a lottery to win a single pack for more equipment NFTs. So it's a little bit riskier in that sense. Like obviously the safe way to go is the passive, well, not even passive, but it's the one that, where there's money in your pocket. But if you get the right luck, you could open that epic legendary NFT and it could completely change your whole Taco Brigade experience. So, there's a lot of dynamics involved. Definitely check out this article, the one that Sandy's got on the screen right now, because it could explain it way better than I ever could. There's a lot of ins and outs, but it's also not too complicated. It's not too cumbersome to learn. And like the way, I love Taco, like I, shill it to death and they don't even, they don't
These
even know
first
I'm
ones
here.
are gonna get a pretty big pool, man.
Yeah, I know.
Holy cow.
Shout out to the guys who are going for it. I think they're like level 80, pushing level 90 last time I looked. So
Yeah, what are the levels right now?
I'm just about to get my epic chicken store to like 47, 48. I'm pushing for the name change.
Can't think of the site that you used to track it. I forgot.
Well, they did have some in that article. They had a picture of it, the leaders. But who knows what's happened
Keep
since
going.
then.
I'll scroll a little faster. Choose your gear, lottery system. Oh, so this is the equipment single packs you were talking about.
That's right. Yeah. So yeah, there are some ins and outs, but it's not like it's intuitive. Like it's not hard to understand. I'm sure once the NFTs are released and the ball is rolling, it'll be super easy to pick up and play. I figure I'll just add it to my kind of rotation of daily clicks, hourly clicks, things like that. Just kind of keep on top of it as best as I can, because Shing is still, it's a very valuable token in the wax space. Same with Taco itself. Taco's always been super valuable ever since they kind of ever since it had that big pump. It really hasn't come back down too much, especially when you compare it to like Farmers World tokens or anything else really. Like there's only a couple tokens that have been kind of reliable like that.
I like this too. Referral rewards.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, and another thing worth noting is you can only do the Brigade game in venues that are level 100 or higher.
Yeah.
So, at first there's not going to be many venues. Obviously, there's only going to be start with 1 and 2 and 10, but the more people level up, the more options you will have, and then that'll make the market more competitive because venue owners can adjust their own rates. So it's kind of like Alien Worlds in that sense. You can set your fee. So the competition is coming. Taco's always looking at the long game. There we go.
TT sent us this is, or sorry, Recurrier. I can't speak right now.
Oh, 88. Okay, yeah, they're pushing 90. Yeah, man, it's not going to take long.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, mine's I think level 45 or something around there, 46, 47.
Mine are in the 30s.
I see you got that production now. I see you over there.
Oh yeah, Taco per week. Yeah. I gotta be honest. I sell most of it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I mean, as whenever I'm wax heavy, I'll try to put more into the LP, but
hey, it's okay. It's good passive income, man. I'm so bitter. Like I had to sell all my Taco LPs to buy all these extractors and venues and stuff. So, and I haven't rebuilt it. I haven't been able to. So I'm kind of kicking myself for that, but it had to be done. It had to be done.
This is looking really cool though. It's pretty exciting. Oh, and then if anybody wants to see the drop, I'm not sure the prices change, but this is what the VIP drop looks like.
I think, yeah, I think it's just a little bit earlier. I think it's like 5-10 minutes earlier. I think, yeah, 5 minutes earlier for the whitelist.
Just to show like pricing so everybody can get ready. So $37 for the whale packs, 15. You may have already said this. $15 for the big packs and then $9 for small packs. I'm pretty sure you did already say that.
I don't know. I didn't get into any pricing yet actually, so you're good. You're good. And yeah, so you can see it's not too expensive. Like, it's easy access. Like this isn't like a venue, which, it's a little bit more expensive. You kind of need to know what you're getting into if you're spending $100 on a one venue NFT.
These
But that's,
rarities are pretty low though. I
dude, you
guess
can't.
that's to sort of incentivize the blending that's gonna happen.
Yeah, and they've always been kind of, I don't want to use the word stingy, but they've been kind of, it's been hard to get those elite level
Yeah,
NFTs with Taco, which, I don't mind. Like, I'm a fan of scarcity. Like, if I miss on a mythic or a legendary or whatever, like, that's cool. Like, I'm cool with that. I get it. RNG happens, whatever. But that just means that the person who hits on that mythic, like our friend O'Little, who's got the mythic venue, like, they're going to value that wholeheartedly.
oh yeah, for sure. Boulder's asking how to get the whitelist. It's you need to be holding the Taco VIP coin or the Taco Universe sauce.
Yeah, and those are both pretty difficult to get these days. So
Yeah,
you're gonna have to,
to say the least.
yeah, you're gonna have to time that public drop up pretty well. And there's not a lot of quantity of these being dropped. I assume they're gonna drop more in the future, right? But
Mm.
Taco always does things very, methodically and scarcely, which again, I just kind of teased a little, but I like it. There's 1,500 small packs available, so the whitelist goes first, and then whatever is left over goes to the public. There's 1,000 medium packs, and whitelist goes. Whitelist goes first, and what's left over. And there's only 400 of the really big packs, and yeah, so get that kidney ready, I guess.
Yeah, that's funny.
And there's also a thing called talk cores, which you use to upgrade your equipment. So you kind of mentioned that as well with the blending upgrade mechanic they got going on.
So that'll
So
be only from in the game, right? Let me get back to this tab.
yeah, talk cores. I wasn't gonna touch too much on it, but yeah, you can break down ingredients to get the talk cores, and then you use the talk cores with the equipment to upgrade. Like it would be easy to explain once the NFTs are released, and
I'm
basically
happy
they're gonna
that's
have
not a
value.
new thing you have to do though to get the talk course. Like it's utilizing existing NFTs or tokens rather than making something new.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of that as well. I always apply to the. I don't. Did you ever play a game called Dark Souls?
No, but I've
It
heard
was
of it.
on. Yeah, in that game they had like one currency, and you did every single thing in that game with one currency. You did like you heal yourself, get armor, you buy stuff, every single thing with just one currency. And I think that's how kind of the crypto world or the NFT space should kind of work with, because that's just it's the best way to ensure deflationary product.
Yeah. So I was reading our scroll bar, it distracted me. Um, all right, is that it for Taco? I'm trying to see.
Yeah. No, definitely check out that article though. I'll have it. It's in my wax notes, or sorry, my my NFTG notes this week. So once we pin it up there, you guys can check it out. No problem. It's
I'll
already
also
there if
just
you want
pop
to.
it in the chat.
Wonderful, yeah. So it's there on their Medium, and there's a lot of juicy nuggets in there. So make sure you check it out.
All right, what are we on to next?
So Taco is on Friday, and the next big thing coming up, and this is technically is on Friday as well, but I'm just gonna kind of mainly talk about the main event, is Digicon. So Digicon 8 is starting up, and its main event is on Saturday, March 19th. And yep, there it is right there, 2 p.m. Eastern. It says 7 p.m. UTC, But I think because of the daylight savings time thing that just happened, just double check this stuff to make sure what time it is in your local area. I don't know if there's judging it off of Eastern time or UTC time. I'm going with Eastern time. Yeah, so just make sure you double check that. And Digicon, like it's this. I can't believe this is the eighth one. They do this, I guess, quarterly is what we say. And they've got lots of sponsors, lots of booths, lots of swag, lots of prizes. I think NFTG has a booth this time, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
Yeah, so make sure you come check that out. Our friend Stuck at 6 p.m. has a booth. He's got, I think, a whole venue, right? He's got a whole room to himself. Well, not to himself. We're actually in that
Yeah,
room.
we're in the room with him.
So I'm super excited. I'm kicking myself because last time I forgot to fill out the swag form afterwards. So I went to Stuck's booth and I did the thing to get his free NFT, but I forgot to fill out the swag form at the end or go to the Splinterlands booth or something. Like I totally messed up and I was kicking myself for it because he gave up a nice NFT. I think it was only like one of 100, 102, if I'm not mistaken.
Hirsch here, this is off topic, but Hirsch did a panel at South by Southwest that I was at.
Oh, right on. You'll be a busy man this
Yeah.
week.
Going straight from that to this.
Yeah, and no stop. Oh yeah, Crypto Monkeys, Metaphors, Ultra Rare, Red Panda,
Waxy.
Taco, Waxy, yeah,
Digital
all
Ducks.
the Ducks, Exit Limbo, like dude, Costume Clash.
Dang.
They're all there, man.
Where are we?
That's right. Yeah. Gotta send that logo in.
No, I think it's just because we're not we don't have our own room. I'm guessing these are all the sponsors with their own room or something.
Oh, maybe there's like different levels of sponsorship or whatever. Either way, guys, check it out. There's always lots of cool free stuff, lots of stuff to learn, lots of valuable information. VIPs.
I'll put the RSVP in the chat. Sorry.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, it's just really good. If you're new to Wax, it's good exposure to new projects. It's just you got nothing to lose, and there's always kind of that main event. So that one's on Saturday. So make sure you check that out again, even if it's just kind of in the
chat
background
as well now. I see your comment. I want to put that up on the screen, but I don't know that I can.
Oh man, I can't see the comments unless you put them up, Sandy. Just gonna have to tell me later.
You're about to get it in the DM.
Okay. So yeah, that's Digicon 8 on Saturday. Make sure you RSVP beforehand and yeah, check it out.
Yeah. All right. So, and that'll be through the weekend, right?
That's right. Yeah. So the main event is on Saturday, but the big event itself starts on Friday and ends on Sunday. So you have more than enough time to check it out.
And then what do we have coming on Sunday as well?
On Sunday is a favorite of mine, and I'm sure Burst as well. Ultra Horrors. They're back. They've kind of been quiet. Oh, nice. They've been quiet for a while, so I'm glad to see them because they kind of just sit, and just wait and do their own thing. And they ventured off into ETH, doing a few things over there, checking that market out, and now they're back doing a collection here. It looks like a pretty cool one to me. So this one's their guest collection. So if you don't know about Ultra Rare, Ultra Horrors, they mainly focus on obviously like horror story, Jason or Scream or Carrie or whatever, all those horror movies, and then they do some really cool badass art with them. But with every collection they always do a guest artist where they do like a different style of art that is nothing like the creepy, scary, dark, brooding art that you're kind of used to. And this one, they've kind of taken it to the whole new level. So they got 10 different guest artists this time, and they're doing 10 different sets. So you'll see like 10 different Jasons, 10 different werewolves, 10 different witches. And then there's going to be different variants on top of that, like the fire and the cosmic and stuff. So
I love this.
Yeah, and their graphics on the cards have gotten better and better each one, so it's always super cool. I always loved their glass; that was always one of my favorites.
This is a nice surprise.
Yeah, I think that's gonna be super rare to get actually, or ultra rare maybe.
Ages 4 and up. I don't know about that.
didn't even look at that.
Oh, Marvel's Kevin Hopgood is one of the artists. Or the
Yeah,
extra
yes.
packs.
They have the list up there of the artists. So they have one main guy. I think the name was Vilchis. I forget his first name. But I think JP Vilchis does the main guest artwork. But then they got this, Marvel's Kevin Hopgood, and they got a couple other people. They did their promo packs recently, which was a Demon Doodles, which is another wax collection that's been around for a while. And it's just, I'm excited for it. And that which you have up right there is the 666 pass. So if you bought one of those passes, like odds are you don't really need me to tell you, if you got one of those passes, but they were dropped on ETH and you could get the equivalent one on wax. So if
I'm
you own
looking
one
for mine right now. I don't know. I did the connect my wallet and everything. Do you know if it's the same collection? If it's under Ultra Horrors or?
I think so. Yeah, I believe it should be. I'd have to check though. But yeah, and I thought it was mint on demand, but it's just lucky pre-minted because I got mint number 3 of that new card.
Oh, it's
And
under Ultra Rare collection. I did get
okay,
one.
right, that
Sweet.
makes sense. Yeah.
Oh, only 308 of them have been converted so far.
I think they haven't got all 666 sold on ETH yet, so they don't have a full group yet. But I would imagine like most of the people probably have their. I would hope so, like because they're missing out here if they don't have it converted to the wax version. And this set, it's actually pretty scarce. They've done Ultra Rare's done a lot of different drops. The first drop was really scarce, and then I think the second drop was. It was all on demand, but it was like timed and it got kind of overbought. So that led them to do the burn packs, which they did a little while back, where you burn all those cards and bring it back to reality with the scarcity numbers. And now this one, they've kind of, got the level down. So there's only 60,000 cards in total, which might sound like a lot, but with all the variants and stuff, like it's going to be a good collection to have. It's not going to be like 800 of a single base card.
I also think this is very true of Ultra Rare.
Oh yeah,
value into packs.
Yeah, the Alien Rebirth set. Yeah. I think it was every other pack has a 50% chance. I was trying to read it because the sentence, it's kind of tricky. Wait. So every 2 packs, every second pack will have a 50-50 shot. So basically, every pack has a 25% shot.
If that, why not just put it that way? I feel like it's meant to be every other pack will have a chance at a 6-card Alien Horrors Rebirth pack, and then somebody was like, you should put 50% in there, and now I don't know which one it is.
Well, if
First, do you know the answer to this?
You read that and tell me how you interpret it. I guess I don't know.
I think somebody accidentally put it twice. Like if you.
Oh, okay? Yeah. So you think every pack actually just says 50%?
I would assume. Also, AMJ brought up a good point. The Crypto Flash 101 auction starts on Saturday.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, I got some OG Crypto Flash stuff.
I missed the whole last series. I need to go.
So did I.
At some point, I'm going to have to get back and get all those.
I love Crypto Flash because they're so cheap. And, I like that it's clean. It's a clean GIF. It is what it is. It's that tattoo style art,
Yeah.
So. And it's just so cheap, like if you want to flip it, I guess, that's okay because it's pretty scarce. But like, if you're spending 10, 20 wax on something like that, like just hold it, enjoy it. And one thing totally worth mentioning, if you're not familiar with Ultra Horrors or Ultra Rare, dude, they reward collectors. So if you get that full set, you will get a reward card. And they're doing a lot of it for the mini sets. So the best way to explain it is they have 120 base cards for each kind of rarity for each set. If you get all 120, so let's say you get all 120, common cards, you will get rewarded with 38 different reward cards. So there's mini sets, there's subsets, there's the whole set together. You'll get some nice reward cards. And I've kind of been collecting Ultra Horrors for a long time, so I love completing sets, and a lot of people love to as well, once they get that itch and figure out the best way to do it. And I think Cryptoad usually has the website where you can check your sets, how far away you are or what you need and stuff like that. So that's always valuable. And there's also the rainbow cards. I'm sure they're going to do those again. They're famous for those, where you don't need the whole rarity, but you get every single level of the same card. So you get like werewolf common, werewolf uncommon, werewolf rare, werewolf epic. Yeah, I'm saying that 10 times fast, but you get that all the way up, and then you get a special bonus card at the end, a rainbow card. I hope they do that again. I'm sure they will.
Boulder Magic brought up a good point. There was a Lost Sailor drop today as well.
Yeah, I haven't bought a pack yet. I've been dying. I've been just short on wax, and I was doing my week in wax, so I was looking ahead and like I got horrors coming up, and then taco and stuff. I kind of got to pick my poison, but I really like Lost Sailors. Like it's not like something that I would heavily recommend everyone to like just bomb right into. Just open up your checkbook. But it's a game that I'm just as a gameplay I'm interested in getting into. So I'm trying to do what I can, but I was telling you before I got to sell some stuff or figure out a way to get a little more wax in my pocket, and it's hard.
Yeah, it is hard, especially with the current market.
Yeah, it doesn't help. But I got some ships and they need some captains.
Sorry, I was getting the stream open on my phone for what I'm sure everybody's looking forward to at the end of the stream. All right, so I think we touched on everything for Ultra Horrors. Touched on Lost Sailors, which also there's two different sales. If you were in the first sale, you get access to the loyalty sale, which is a little bit cheaper than
That's
the
right.
public
Yeah.
sale.
Very good point.
Yeah, I grabbed my Captain box earlier.
And the horrors cards they're not too expensive. They're $15 and $37. So again, it's not like you're paying 100 or 200, $300 for a pack of cards. Ultra Horrors
That's a
another one
consistent thing. That's the same as the taco pack. So it's 9, 15, 37, but still.
Oh right, I didn't even think of that. Yeah. And you'll get a lot of cards in the packs. So yeah, you'll do well with the horrors. And even if you're not like a big fan, dude, like I started off, I learned so much with Ultra Horror Series 1 just about NFTs and buying and flipping and hodling and this and that. So I wasn't even really that into the artwork to start with, which I'm sure you probably wouldn't believe me when I tell you because I have so many of their cards now. But it grows on you, even if you're not into the horror stuff, like just the way they operate and the way they do things, I respect it a lot.
They reward you for being a part of it.
Yeah.
All right, so what are some of our looking ahead?
So Week in Wax or NFT Weekly, I'm trying to, go a little bit further ahead than just the week because I think, people, they want to be prepared. So I'm trying to do this more often now. So one thing that's not that's early next week is UFC Strike. I'm probably not going to be able to buy it again for financial reasons, but if you're on the UFC Strike platform, make sure you check it out. They're doing 2 drops next week, one on Tuesday and one on Thursday, and they're doing 50 new moments. I have my concerns about the way they price things and the odds of the packs and things like that. So just be mindful. But I don't think they've said what the prices would be yet for those packs. But I'm anticipating $50 being the over/under, and maybe they'll do a $250 pack similar to what they did for NFL. It might be cheaper like NBA where they do, I think it was $19 and $50. But 50 is kind of the main number for those Dapper Labs projects for those packs.
It's a magic number. Also, I don't know if you see it up on the screen, but if you want to blow people up, you gotta enter now. I haven't actually taken part in UFC Strike yet.
I did, but I sold out. I just realized I was too far out of my element and I was doing too much with these Dapper projects. Like
Yeah.
I that's the thing that's kind of really killed a lot of my NFT buying is the NFL. NFL is just taking precedence over everything for me. But I'm glad I'm doing it, but it's just kind of I realize I've just been going all in on that, so I kind of gotta figure a way to kind of
a little bit.
Exactly. Yeah, you got it.
Oh, also, somebody just typed in the YouTube chat, so you're gonna have to come into the Twitch chat and type that again. Sorry about that. Crittercraft reads the Twitch chat, not our YouTube chat.
Interesting. Good to know. Even I didn't know that. And then another thing next week on the 24th. What day is that? That's not
Here,
even
I'm
next week.
actually, just in case they don't come put it in here, I won't blow up.
Oh, you're representing the YouTube.
I'll try. If there's more than one, I might get a little screwed, but we'll see.
Oh yeah, so sorry, I was talking about on March 24th, Crypto Castles, they're starting their blend event for the Lumberjack, their crafting event. So Sandy, have you gotten into Crypto Castles at all?
I have not.
Oh, I think you should check it out. You should really, at least, give it a look over. Kurt Ao is a big fan of it. Like he's been really getting.
I think we're setting up an interview about it.
Ah, wonderful, perfect. Yeah, I've seen a couple of their stuff. That I like the creators. They're all over. Their Discord and the social media and stuff they're promoting, and they're doing a lot of good things right and everything. I bought an old school Metasource, not Metaforce, Metasource NFT that gave me the right to a Baron a while ago, and I'm super glad I did. Like that was like a pure FOMO buy at the time, and it's looking, sitting very pretty with it right now. And so they're starting their blend event on March 24th, and that's a 2-week event, and then that leads into another blend event, which is in the middle of April, and then they basically got 4 kind of back to back, all the way from March till early June.
I think I'm gonna get involved in May. I want that Royal Courthouse.
Sounds so do I. Yeah.
I want a courthouse. That'd be pretty fun. Dude, Upland should add courthouses. They were talking a bit about like what happens if somebody asked a question in the audience. They asked if anybody is committing crimes in Upland, and they were sort of like joking that violating the terms of service, I guess, counts as a crime, and that's why people go to Alcatraz. It would be funny if there was like a court that actually handled that in Upland.
A court of appeals.
I mean, it would like kind of motivate people to find other people, because if it functioned like a normal court, like everybody in that situation gets paid based off of the outcome. So
what about jury duty?
Yeah, that would be hilarious. Like you gotta show up for your jury duty, otherwise you end up in Alcatraz for like a week or something.
They just take away your sends. 0 cents for like a week. You only get 1 cent right to court to do your jury duty.
All right, I'm gonna do last call on Grubfish. I see you have 2 more on here.
Go for it.
We'll run one of these first. All right, so last call, audio queue, ! Play, and then your wallet address. If you want to join, I'll give till like 9:08. So be quick if you aren't in here yet.
Well, I don't have much to say about the next one, anyways. So it's R2, the Bad Days Fight Club. R2's kind of gone away for a while. They are coming back with their own staking platform, so I'm sure this will be a part of it, but I'm not super excited about it. If anyone else is, hey, that's okay, go for it. R2's been around a while. I thought they were going to be like a big mainstay on the Wax network, but they just kind of tumbled downhill a little bit. So hopefully this can kind of bring them back.
I missed Storm Sand. I'm sorry. You will be in the next one. I said 9:08 and I went a little early because I accidentally clicked it. I was just trying to click onto the screen. Yeah, R2. I don't have a comment. I don't want to say my comment.
I mean, I hold a lot of R2. I bought a lot of stuff over the years, I guess, and I'm anxious to see where the staking platform goes, because I got a lot of good stuff I can stake with them.
Burst got quite a few people, even though he stayed the same size.
And then after that, later in March, towards the end of March, one I'm really excited for, actually, Beast Gardens is doing their plant pack sale. So I still do my Beast Gardens battles every day. Dude, I'm coming up just short. They're giving a reward card. The deadline is the end of tomorrow, and I'm gonna come up just short. It's killing me, bro. It's
Dang.
killing me. Yeah,
If you
but
want more cards to play with, I never play with mine, so
oh really?
yeah.
Dude, give them
I
all to me.
uh
I'll take them all.
I got incredibly frustrated with Beast Gardens. I gotta be honest. I felt like it was impossible to figure out. Maybe I'm just dumb, possible,
Oh, have you
but
checked it out lately? Because
I haven't.
they've done some good UI updates where you can, like it's very obvious what the strengths and the weaknesses are of the
Well, I just
beasts.
felt like do the cards match up randomly?
Oh, it's okay. So it's not like 1v1. It's like your team versus their team, and the damage kind of is the same, but you get a damage boost based on how many advantages you kind
But
of
when it
have over.
shows the results, it shows like this one went against this one, this one went against this one, this one went against this one. And it would
Yeah.
always confuse me because I'm like, but I put the one that's attacking here, I put him over here because I wanted him to be against the type that is weak to him, and it would like
No,
flip it.
you
And I'm like,
can't you can't
how do I
control
prepare
any
for
of
that?
that, unfortunately. You can set your team up as best you can, and then you hope that they match up like that, but you can't control it. But you do get a boost. So even if you're weaker, your water goes against, the electricity guy that you didn't want him to go against, he'll still get a boost because you put in the proper beast versus that electricity. Does that make sense? Even though he's next to a earth guy. It's kind of hard to explain, but I can send you the link for a calculator that who was, I think Super Dope sent it to me. It's changed how I play the game. Like it makes it so much better.
Well, like
Like,
I understood that the bonuses are predictable, but it just drives me nuts that the matchups are random.
yeah, yeah. But with the calculator Dope sent me, I can plan so much better. I can mine that alpha like so much better, and which you will need for the drop coming up at the end of the month. Most of the drop is going to be in their native tokens, BG Alpha and the Shard. So yeah,
I
but
don't know if I can get over the randomness. I gotta be honest.
well, I think
I
I
guess it makes
wonder.
sense. I don't know.
I haven't looked in a while, but I would imagine maybe the long term plan is to not be random, like because it has that Pokemon vibe to it. Like you want to set your beasts up to fight the way they match up as the best. But yeah, I don't know. We'll have to see how it develops. I still really like Beast Garden. I play it every day,
I like
and
the NFTs and everything, and I like the concept. It's a hurdle that I may end up waiting a long time to get over.
yeah, all right.
I haven't sold out though, so it's not like I'm done with it. Um, I just part of me wants to just wait till uh, hopefully that isn't a thing anymore. I don't know. It feels like it's part of the game. It's gonna stay that way.
I think so. Yeah, like if they did change it, I don't think it's gonna happen anytime soon. I feel like the randomness is definitely part of it, like you say.
Oh, Pelzen brought up evolution gameplay as well.
Yeah, so that's what the plants are for. That's what the plant drop is coming up. So you can finally evolve your creatures, which I'm super excited because I know I got lots of them with just experience for days, just waiting to boost up a level.
Let me make sure I got this both these NFTs sent.
And they're another project that it's not gonna like change the wax, ecosystem as we know it, but it's been around for a long time. Very slow, steady. I'm pretty sure it's a dev-led project, and just a lot of really good signs to it. So if you're not involved, maybe check it out. It's not. I don't think it's too expensive to get into. You can get a lot of base creatures, and
Well, not anymore.
yeah, and you can kind of go from there. They do have some deflationary stuff. Actually, dude, do you remember when those packs dropped? Like you could flip those for like a king's ransom, eh?
I bought
Totally
them
forgot about
post
that.
flip, so yes, I
Oh,
remember. That might be another reason I get frustrated with the game because I
yeah,
paid a pretty penny to be a part of it.
that makes a lot of sense actually. Yeah, I think you can get some of the cream of the crop beasts for, 10, 20, 30, $40 nowadays, where I remember those packs alone you could get for hundreds of dollars.
Yeah. Also, no, it's not only wax here, but the cards, the tickets, the reward tickets that we send out are wax based. So if you wanna take part in the Grubfish giveaway, you have to go to our Twitch and use a wax wallet. Which, if anybody doesn't have a wax wallet, who was I just on? That was Taco's site. I had a link to that.
Oh yeah, good call.
Honestly, it's just on wax.io, right?
Wallet.wax.io maybe. But either way, it's super easy to make a wax wallet. Like you got like nothing to lose. And dude, I'm sure if you reach out to the right people, they'll give you some wax just to get your account started, like just to stake.
Actually, so if you set it up with a social media account, sort of making you more provably human, I heard you don't have to pay the fee.
Oh, right on. I like that. Yeah, I didn't know that.
TD said he was trying them. He said one of them didn't work. I think the Facebook one for sure works. I want to say. But, I mean, I think you'll realize before the account is created whether or not you need to pay a fee. Yeah, Facebook at least you don't pay a fee. Yeah.
Right on. It's good to know. I mean, I got my wax account, so.
Yeah, Wombat is a pretty good option as well.
True. Yeah, I'm still behind on Wombat Dungeon. Actually, Alcy, I forgot to say thank you for. She was gonna help me get started. I didn't have time to even look at Wombat Dungeon at the time. I did not forget about your generosity, so I appreciate it.
We got 35 in here, I think. Yeah, I'm gonna make a call. Last call for Grubfish. We'll do till 9:16. So if you're in here, !play, and then your wax address, make sure you're typing it in the Twitch chat. If you're on the YouTube, maybe you should open a separate tab, launch the Twitch, type it in.
Oh, and one thing that's worth mentioning, be on the lookout for NBA and NFL drops this week. NFL especially, they like to do it last minute. So
yeah, they kind of come out of nowhere. I felt like that was just me not paying attention, but
no, dude, it was like
attention?
Yeah, it was like a day or two before. It was kind of crazy. So just be on the lookout if you're into that stuff, which I am. I'm really heavy into NFL. So yeah, and NBA, I'm not sure. I'm not anticipating a drop this week for NBA, but who knows? You never know.
How do these projects get? Sorry, I just got a spam message. Oh, what about the Zaz game? That is a good thing to bring up. I'm gonna start the Grubfish while we talk about that.
Right, yeah. I've been picking up some cheap stuff for Zos lately. I haven't had the time to play it though. Like I'm kind of getting ready, getting some armor. I got the #1 blow dart. I think I got it for like 5 wax. That was like an instant buy for me.
I need to go put everybody on a supply run. I have not been up to date on playing my wax games. I've been worse at playing them than I have been at researching them lately.
Dude, it's hard, man. And plus, like, there's so many, you just gotta pick your time. There's only so much time in the day. Yeah. Like, I'm still doing Farmer's World stuff. I just tried the farm, like the crop, because it's so cheap to try it. And I hate that. I hate it so much. Do you ever do that? The corn and the barley?
No. I only ever did the basic ones. I went and, I mean, I'm not necessarily super happy I ended up buying them, but I have like a chainsaw, a fishing boat, and the other rare one. I forget what it's called.
The gold?
The excavator, yeah.
Well, I bought 2 excavators, back when I thought I was getting a steal of a deal, and that was way wrong. But as soon as I bought those, like I sold everything I had, all the gold I would make, I would just sell. And
down close.
I'm feeling okay about it. Like I don't think I could have done any better with that decision I made. But just to see it tank, and then I heard something about how they don't even stake enough wax for their game to work. Like wax.io stakes a bunch. Like there's a lot of red flags, unfortunately.
Yeah, it's a little scary.
Yeah, and it's the biggest thing on wax. Like there's nothing even close to it. Like the Alien Worlds, I think, is #2 if I'm not mistaken. And they're like, I feel like they're a quarter the size. I haven't looked lately. I have the numbers somewhere on my computer because I like to look at that Margaret volume stuff. But yeah, man, it's just crazy to think about.
Ooh. All right. Now I'm getting back into Beast Garden. That's
Yeah,
what I needed. Lazy battles. That is perfect for me.
that's got your name all over it, eh?
Yeah, for sure. Everything should have a lazy option. That would be great.
Yeah, that'll be good. Yeah, I'm just churning my beast gardens, man. Trying to dude, tomorrow's gonna be a big day. I saved a bunch of battles where it was like three of the same enemies where it would be like super easy to get, but I had to chop through those just to try and get that little extra XP.
Oh, congrats. Never say die. Copy. Somebody put in the chat, I'm gonna put it up so you can read it while I try to transfer these.
Yeah, so I don't know much about was it Sailor's World. I saw their NFTs and I like the artwork on them, the floating water and stuff, but I totally missed the boat on that. And with a game like that, like I couldn't buy into it and I couldn't recommend buying into it. I missed the boat. I just got that. But yeah, so I would just me personally, I'm just gonna wait and see where that game ends up. And if they drop in price, I might jump, but since I missed the pack drop and the whitelist and all that stuff, like a lot of those NFTs are very expensive.
Boulder Magic also. This is, man, I want that too. uh, it'd be cool to see like a third-party service that offered something that allowed for that. Like, honestly, if I could just, and based on something that Ennio put not too long ago about like the way you can set up a key to your wallet that only has access to certain actions. So
Yeah,
you
I
could
remember that.
like set up a key for each game and then offer it to people. I wonder, you'd probably need some sort of smart contract code as well to guarantee that they're getting a certain portion of their earnings. It'd be hard for a game like Farmer's World because you'd have to ensure that they're withdrawing it every time. And yeah, I'm sure that would be tough for a contract to keep track of. But anything that's more decentralized in terms of putting the actions on the blockchain and rewarding you immediately on the blockchain, that it'd be doable. I don't see why not.
Hey man, you just wait. We're gonna get there. It's gonna be a
Yeah.
part of it for sure.
This is a good question. Dr. Hems
Oh
is one of those
yeah,
ones where I felt like I missed the boat and couldn't swim fast enough to catch up to it. So I just let myself drown.
this
Uh,
actually just missed the cut for this program, so it's on my list. And I was gonna kind of just do a quick little thing about it, just in case anyone wants to know. It is on what is it? It's the 18th, which is on Friday, and it's not like a heavy recommend for me. I'm kind of not super excited about Dr. Hems. It's not necessarily anything they're doing bad or anything. It's just there's a lot of higher stuff on the totem pole for me to kind of get excited about, especially on a week like this with like, Funko and Taco and, Metaphor. There's a lot of other things that are kind of just more exciting to me this week than what Dr. Hems is offering. Plus, I've seen those NFTs, they've kind of sunk a lot since when I first got in, because I actually own the White Pass, if I'm not mistaken. And
what
I,
whitelist pass do you not own? All you had
yeah,
to say was
yeah.
whitelist pass, and I knew you owned it.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I barely use it now, so it's probably I should have sold it, that's the thing. But dude, I can't do it. I can't sell. I'm just, those diamond hands are getting sore, I guess.
Yeah, I need somebody to chip away at my hands because it's bad.
Yeah.
I need to let go of some stuff.
Oh, we'll figure it out together,
I can never
right?
choose. Like I go to sell and I'm just like, I don't want to make a decision here.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm like an
I
all or none kind of, like if I sell out of a collection, I sell all of it. I'm very bad at like selling a few things out of a collection over time based
dude,
on the market, which
I
is
love
something I
that.
should be doing.
Flipping that switch and just saying, "Hey, I'm done with this project." It's like I love when that happens. It's very rare for me. I think the last one I did that was with War Space, and I'm glad I did it when I did,
Yeah.
because a lot of that stuff is sunk. But it just makes things so much easier when it's like black and white like that.
Yeah. Oh, they did? I didn't know Ancient Realms nerfed everything.
Oh, did they?
Also,
I haven't done too much. I haven't checked it out. Again, I don't have time to play the game. I've got some nice, weapons and stuff. I think I got most of the wizard, the robe set.
I don't remember what I have, but I should probably play. Need more time in the day. Someone needs to invent the 36-hour day.
You're telling me, bro.
All right, I'll do a quick audio cue. 1 minute left to enter the grubfish !play and then your wallet address if you want to get in here. I say 1 minute, but as soon as it hits 9:25, I'm gonna hit the button. I've had too many complaints in the past that I am too slow to start the grubfish, so I'm trying to work on that. Can we make axes? Do you mean scholars? Boulder magic? Or you want like axes on wax?
Well, what was it? Monster Fighter's trying to do something similar. I don't know what's ever happened with that. I haven't really done too much with it since those drops, though. Hatched a couple eggs.
Yeah.
But I haven't.
Crypto Brainiac.
I haven't been able to play it or anything like that. I think there's breeding is available now, if I'm not mistaken. I've seen some new egg NFTs on the market.
I gotta be quick. I'm pretty sure I would bet I just died. No? Okay.
Another one that has similar features to Axie that I like is Dragon Valley. I know that one's kind of
Dragon Valley.
Yeah, I know you're a fan, and I'm a fan too. I'm so close to getting that. What's that diamond egg? I'm like.
I got a few of them. I've got one that's hatching that I just haven't. Like I started hatching it, and then South by was the next day, and I just haven't gotten back to it. I need to though.
Dude, I hope you get one of those cool new ones.
I think it was Boulder Magic helped me buy some of them as well, and then said that they had pulled the dark one, which I feel like those ones have got to look pretty cool.
Yeah. I was looking at the NFTs for the new ones, and they look cool. But that I feel like that game has a lot of potential in that sort of Axie environment of breeding and evolving and attributes and stuff like that. So, and it's very early. It's just the thing with that one is it's not that easy to get into. It's kind of expensive. So, it's not for the everyman, I guess. Ooh, it's too close.
Dark common of a jade egg, yeah. Oh wait, who won that? I'm looking away.
Alan Robles, I think.
Nice. And then ticket pieces will likely not occur tonight.
Sorry?
Ticket pieces like the.
Oh right, yeah. Sorry.
Just let everybody know. TD, I think, is napping from a long day today, so when he gets back online, I'll make sure he has the list and gets those out.
Yeah, you guys were busy today, right?
Yeah, hanging out with Adon and Dirk. It was pretty cool. It was cool to see them. They're really talented speakers, man.
Yeah. How long is that event, the South by Southwest?
It goes through the end of the event this weekend.
Oh wow, okay, nice. So it's like a week-long thing.
Yeah, or it's like a week and a half because it started last Thursday. That was when like the pre-parties and stuff started, and then it ends on Sunday.
Are you guys going back, you and TD?
Yeah, I'm gonna try to bring TD out to more of them. I'll definitely be going back. Nice, I like just exploring the events. I like honestly just walking around downtown Austin. Like a lot of the times I'm not even going into an event. I just like downtown Austin.
I haven't been to Texas since I was like a baby. I remember there's an aquarium. That's all I really remember. I don't even know where, but it's like some nice aquarium down there.
I didn't know we had an aquarium. We did 3 though. Are you good to call it here?
Yeah, I think we're good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, everybody. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you, Larry, as always, for the killer info.
Hey, no problem. I'm glad to be of service, to our community, and I'll have the notes up in just a little bit. I just want to check for spelling errors and stuff. And I just want to say, I always say, oh, I support Ukraine. All of the Ukrainian population. My heart and soul goes out to you guys for what you're, suffering through.
Always. Yeah. Dang. I don't even know what to say. I'm with you, though. I want to say, like, go donate and everything. They've got their addresses on their Twitter.
And there's even NFTs you
Honestly,
can buy,
yeah.
like, which is crazy to
Although,
think about.
definitely do your own research on that before you choose NFTs to buy.
Right, yeah. The
Yeah.
one I liked as far as wax was the Daplica ones.
Yeah, the
The
Diapica ones were cool. It was cool to
yeah,
see, like, Atomic Hub get fully on board with that, too.
yeah, yeah.
Um, yeah. Oh, the aquarium in Austin isn't a legit one, just a little thing. What is a non-legit aquarium? A swimming pool with fish in it?
Maybe I'm exaggerating a bit.
Oh, yeah. Any other words to sign off, Larry?
No. Thanks for stopping by, guys, and I'll see you next week.
Yeah, thanks, everybody, and look out for the raid. I'll find somebody for y'all to raid right after we end this. Thanks, everybody. Thank you, Larry.